Hey, you got 2. That's not fair. Out in there's striking a pose, honey, it's dancing. I wonder if geese eat cicadas. Y'all, we are behind the scenes of the racer. Are you even vlogging in a theme park if you don't have to use a trash can as a table at some point?
I don't think so. You ain't doing it right if you don't.
No. If we can find this, will be the only time that we'll probably ever set foot in the slaughterhouse.
I tell you right now, I'll never go through one of these haunted houses after seeing them.
They can't talk to you, so.
I know. This jazz music's making me want to go get a wine pass.
Howdy y'all, and welcome back to Redneck Road Trips. In today's adventure, we are going to be doing day 2 of Coasterstock here at Kings Island. We had to cut our visit kind of short yesterday. If you saw that video, or I might just wind up combining them. I'm not sure just yet, but I think I'll do 2 videos because we did get quite a bit of footage. But anyway, what are you most excited about today?
The behind the scenes of the slaughterhouse, because I've always been chicken to go into those, so I'd like to go in there and see what's actually in there.
Yeah,
maybe I'll be brave enough after this to go in there during haunt if we come back for haunt.
Yeah, maybe, because like she said, we've never been in there. For me, I think it's going to be behind the scenes of Flight of Fear. I want to see what that looks like in there. And then, obviously, Night Ride on the Beast. We got ERT this evening. So we actually get quite a few night rides. Mystic Timbers, Orion, Diamondback, and Beast. And that's all after the park closes too, so that's going to be awesome. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on in the park and see what's going on. So this morning, we're having donuts by Banshee, and then Banshee and the Bat are ERT. So I think we'll do the Bat first. I went ahead and took some Dramamine because I know what Banshee is going to do to me. So I'm not looking forward to it, but it's ERT. I don't think it's going to be as headbangy as Afterburn at Carowin. I think those restraints are different. I don't remember them beating us to death. So we'll go ahead and do the Bat and then Banshee. But let's go get those donuts first. It's good to see the geese are back. They typically hang out in the fountain, but during haunt, they split the scene. I guess they go south, but the fire coming out of the fountain probably don't help none either.
Pocket knives.
All right, y'all, we're getting ready to go in.
Please take a moment to return.
You see the sign there showing where they got a new water coaster and a new kids activity area. I don't know. I'd like to ride that coaster, but I don't do water rides, so it was actually supposed to be on ERT yesterday, but it was so cold and rainy they couldn't open up the water park yesterday. You can see there in the distance by the tower there, they have a sign up for the old park manager, Mike Kuntz. They said he retired. There was speculation online before that they had eliminated his position, but yesterday they announced that they had a new director of the park. So, well, it's the camera's wondered, but yeah, yesterday they announced they had a new director of the park. So I'm guessing that they didn't eliminate that position and that he is in fact just retiring. Must have just been some speculation. It's so odd to see the sign like this. There's nobody here. So if you want a picture, we better get one. Liz wanted her picture with Snoopy right quick. Okay. Well, you got your picture with Snoopy. How you feel?
Like a celebrity.
Celebrity?
Yeah.
You've had your picture with Snoopy and Bucky and Beetlejuice and...
There's a few more. I just can't think
Yeah. All right, let's get down here to these donuts.
Yes. And the chocolate milk.
And chocolate milk.
As my son used to call it, the choc milk.
Choc. Something that I didn't notice yesterday, but I knew it was a problem here in the park, is ever since we've like walked through the parking lot and got into the park, we've seen cicadas all over the ground. It's just been squished. They're bad back home, but we don't really see them laying around.
You can hear them, but not see them.
Yeah, you hear them, but you don't see them. But here, I mean, there are thousands of them all over the ground. I'm assuming this is the line for the donuts. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I hope it. There goes Banshee. I hope it's not the line for the Banshee straight out the gate. We came for the yummy stuff first. Now, right here's a ride that me and Liz has been planning on doing, and I think today might be the day. How do you feel about it?
We'll see.
You'll see.
We'll see. That's how I feel.
Yeah, but we said we was going to try to get that in this season. I mean, we like screaming swings, so it shouldn't be much different. We've been on what was at the time the tallest screaming swing in the world, so it's taller than that. Alrighty, here we go with these donuts.
Custard, chocolate glaze, regular, rainbow sprinkles, sugar, raspberry, blueberry, and chocolate fudge.
I think I'm going to do custard.
Custard?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Choc choc.
You want to get that choc choc? You better hurry.
People like the choc choc.
Apparently they do. You better hurry. I'm just going to get a regular one. All right, let's go somewhere and eat this right quick. We've got our donuts ate. There goes the people on the Banshee, but like I said, we're not going to hit that first. We're going to take the long walk back to the bat, give it a little love this morning, and then come back and do Banshee. So we haven't rode the bat in so long, we couldn't figure out which way we had to go. I thought this dead ended over here. We was about to try to go up the exit. But, I mean, that just shows, I think we ride this ride maybe, what, once a year or so?
Get bad.
Yeah. I mean, I love it, but she ain't too big in it, so. When I rode this coaster, for me it was the biggest coaster I'd ever rode at the time, so. It's the one that kind of started the drops that were a little bit higher than, what, 20 feet? So it holds a little special place in my heart. I think we may try to go towards the back. We obviously don't have first choice, but I guess we do. We're going to the back because they want the front. So we will take the back. Main back row. For me, it's always either going to be the main front or the main back. I can ride in the middle, but I ain't too keen on it.
With honor, all clear sends you flip-flop flying on out of here on the bat. Enjoy your ride.
Alright guys, just got off of the bat. It was a little bit of a gut punch moment this morning for me. So if you're going to do this ride and you're like us and you know you're a little bit sensitive to the drops first thing in the morning, come do this one first. This or Coasterstock Queen City Stunt Coaster, because it'll feel a lot better first thing in the morning like this. As much as I ain't looking forward to this, and I'm not this early in the morning, I think it's time to go get on the Banshee. Now, it's not a bad ride or anything. I just seen the restraints. They're not like, yeah. That's the one thing I was like worried the most about. That and getting a little bit of motion sickness because I don't know if my Dramamine's kicked in just yet. But I think we'll be all right. Let's see if we can get a shot of it. You can hear it screaming. Let's catch her going down the drop here. That's a beautiful shot right there. I do like how that loop goes over the track like that. One thing I love about Coasterstock so far is no lines. Like, it's almost like we got fast passes all over again, but like even faster passes. Just got off the Banshee and yes, we were correct. Those restraints are very different. We should have known that because we've rode that ride a lot, but it's not one that we like run to get on when we're here. But Afterburn needs those restraints. I don't know why they don't have them. I mean, as far as I know, it's the same kind of train. So why they don't have those restraints, I don't understand. They're so much better. No head banging. Carowinds, y'all need to fix that. Now there's another ride that we enjoy, but haven't done this year. And that's the Viking ship, or whatever it's called here. I don't remember. I think it Viking's Fury, or yes, okay. There's the sign. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yes, we like to do that little boat ride. Anything that swings like that, we enjoy. We don't come through this section a whole lot. Like typically, we just like kind of go around the park. We don't cut right through the middle, but they're doing. There's the geese. They're doing boo blasters with the lights on today, right now. So we're gonna go do that. Are you ready to get your butt kicked again like you did at Carowinds?
My thing is tore up.
Yeah, I think all the things are tore up on this version of boo blasters. It always is for us because our scores are always really bad. But yeah, let's go. We did get to see boo blasters one time here with the lights on. It broke down, and they was on for just a minute or two, I think. But then they started going. Maybe the lights weren't on. I don't remember. But it did break down, and we had to wait for them to get it going again. So we didn't have to walk off the ride. But to me, I kind of feel like it's going to break some of the immersion. But anytime you can get a unique ride like that, you always go for it. So we get a closer look at that sign there, and today I guess is actually Mike Kuntz Day. Yeah, May the 31st, 2025. Again, they were saying that his position had been terminated, but that could have just been speculation, because according to that, he actually retired. So I want to believe that more than he got terminated. So, because he, as far as I know, he was a really good director, or whatever it was, president, park, whatever it was. I'm not real sure, but I know everybody seemed to like him. So hopefully this new guy works out. All right, guys, let's go get this lights on ride. Now this isn't a ride that we typically do. We did it once, I think once or twice here, and then that was it. So it's not something we do a lot of, but still, I think it'd be interesting. As you go, hey, you got two. That's not fair.
My score for a total score.
Well, my gun's not working right now anyway, so.
Mine's not. I don't think they're even working.
Are you ready?
Wait.
Grab your boom blaster and aim at the lighted targets.
Yeah, it's not working. Yeah. Well, that might be the point right now. The guns may not be working. Honestly, it doesn't look as different. Yeah, I keep trying, but we're not getting anything. Yeah, it may not look that different for you guys. Because I got the low light mode on. But they do have the lights on, I can confirm that. That always reminds me of like Scooby-Doo, like Shaggy with the shirt. But then it reminds me of the scene in Blazing Fury where the old lady's chasing her husband out the door of the cabin. Out in there's striking a pose, honey, it's dancing. Again, what'd you do? Yeah, that's what it looked like it was doing. That one there's head banging. Yeah. I can see how this would be really scary for little kids. Like every time we do it, we're always focused on trying to get the highest score. But I can see how a little kid would be terrified. Then you get down here and it's sunshine and rainbows. That'll do her. Yeah, it does feel good. I'm gonna have to take this coat off. It's just a little light rain jacket, but it's starting to get warm. So I think, surely not. They're just trying to get to the fountain. I wonder if geese eat cicadas.
Maybe.
There's plenty of them to eat around here if they want them.
That's why there's so many around here.
Yeah, you can literally just look down at any given moment and see at least one. So we're walking by the front of the park right now, and they're doing the national anthem for the people waiting outside to get in. Looks like there's a decent little crowd out there. But yeah, we're gonna go and run and get on the racer before they let them in. So I don't know if you guys could hear us there a minute ago. We were down at the front of the park because they were playing the national anthem. But they're getting ready to open the park. It's about 9:30, so they're getting ready to start letting people in. So we got to get down here and do the racer right quick before people do get in. And then after that, I think that's when the behind the scenes stuff starts for the racer. So we'll already be there. I think it's 10. Either way.
Keep up with that so we don't miss nothing, 'cause I'll cry.
Yeah, we missed so much yesterday. We have got to stay on top of it today. We're getting ready to ride the racer, but we had to stop off at the restroom here beside of it, and there were cicadas in the bathroom.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, they're everywhere down here today.
They wasn't, or I didn't see any in the women's bathroom.
I've seen at least 2 in there on the floor, and the hand dryer in there was going crazy. It was running and nobody was even around it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I just hope we don't get smacked in the face with one of them on like Orion or
Yeah, a day like today where it's not raining, that's a good possibility. All right, y'all, here we go. Racer time. Just got off of racer. As always, we rode the red side and we won. Blue side cheated and started, you know, right before the red side did, but we had more people on the red side because it's the best side. It's the smoothest side too, honestly.
And
So,
cheating never wins.
Yeah, cheating never wins. So, yes, we won. Now I think we're going to redeem our drink vouchers, and we need to get another ride on Adventure Express right quick because it's ERT, and we still got about 20 minutes. So we need to probably do that and then get our drinks. Just got off of Adventure Express. We rode in the front this time, so it'll still beat you to death. But learned a little bit of a trick yesterday. If you lean forward out of the bucket seats, you won't get beat half as bad to death, but you do have to hold on to the bar in front of you. It'll sling you around. So now I think we're going to try to redeem these drink things. We did it yesterday. I think it'll be good for today too. Hopefully. So let's see if we can't get us something to drink. Got our drinks. Finally figured out we had to ask somebody where to go because we had no idea. Thank you to the people who told us where to go for the behind the scenes tour of the racer. They said you had to go under the lift hill and wait, so it's getting ready to start. We gotta get down there right quick. Y'all, we are behind the scenes of the racer and Orion. It's crazy like how close that we actually are. Like it will literally, the blue side will go right past us here. Here they come. I'm gonna hold on to the track. I'm literally just like hanging on to it. Craziness. Can't beat being right up on it, can you? The only thing better than that is to be on it. Wow, this is a completely different shot of Orion. It's always weird seeing like behind the scenes stuff. You know, the typical park guest doesn't get to see this kind of stuff. So as an enthusiast, it's very interesting. I mean, it's just buildings, gravel pathways and stuff like that, but it's kind of neat to see things that go on behind the scenes. Like, check out that dumpster there. Why is that dumpster there? We don't know, but it is. Good size window. That was awesome. I've been wanting to do that since we started riding it.
I think that's my favorite picture we've ever taken in the park.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Feel the vibrations.
It's hanging on for the ride.
Yeah. They're everywhere back here. Yeah, these cicadas, they're everywhere back here. There was one that was on my back as we were walking in, and somebody tried to knock it off while I was recording. I don't know who you was, but thank you for looking out for me. Honestly, that looks a little more impressive behind the scenes than it actually does from the other part of the park. One thing that I never really pay attention to when we're on Orion is these buildings back here. I think it's neat how they have them painted, you know, just like the rest of the park up there. Even though this is behind the scenes stuff, they still have it themed. We just finished up the behind the scenes tour of Orion and the racer. How do you feel about it?
I think I was more interested towards the racer stuff, which if you look right now, did you see that car? Like, where'd that come from?
Oh no, I didn't even see that back in there. That looks like something that might have went to Jukebox Diner or something. There goes the racer. Maybe something from like a Jukebox Diner or something like that. I'm not real sure. But yeah, we were more interested in the racer. The Diamondback's cool, or Diamondback. Orion is cool, but for us it was more racer.
Yeah. That's made my day to get that picture of us between the two racers.
Yeah, I've been wanting that shot for a while now, so I'm glad we can finally get it. That's one off the list. I think since we're already here, it says Orion's less than a 15-minute wait. I don't know about that, but we're gonna go get in line and see. Queue looks pretty good on this side, so it might be less than 15 minutes. We definitely shouldn't have to wait no more than maybe 20. Though I say that, I don't know what it looks like on the other side of this building here, so it could be slammed over there. But typically, if this area here is kind of clear, it's not too long of a wait. Well, the behind the scenes stuff's still going on for like another 15 minutes. So if we are quick enough and get on this thing, we might be able to see some people down in there still doing the tour. Just got off of Orion. We got to see a couple of people that's still back there for the tour, but most of them had already cleared out. It was about 5-10 minutes till the tour ended, but we got us some drinks for the drink plan. Now I think we're gonna walk through this area here for the Food and Wine Festival. Yeah, we can get through here. It's pretty neat looking. We've never been down here at this time of the year to be able to see what it looks like, So I don't know if this is like something new, but I do know that they do have a new area. That area I kind of showed off yesterday. So, but there's the sign. Now this is neat. This leads me to believe it's not open right now. They still got the tents closed and stuff. But this does lead me to believe that they will be keeping this around, because it looks like they put some money into it. So you think, yeah, they'll keep it around. The sign there's kind of neat. Looks like they've got a couple of decorations up. Just here and there, some barrels, some flowers and stuff. These balls that look like grapes. This sort of lattice or door, whatever you want to call this. Yeah, it looks like they're putting a little bit of money into it, so that's neat. Maybe it'll stick around. You can never have too many festivals at a park, not in my opinion, because we always, like, we're pass holders here, but just like at Dollywood, we try to get down there for every festival that they have. So when you have festivals like this, you know, it might not draw in new people, I don't know, but when you have like a pass holder like us, that we're like 3 hours away, so we can't come down here every weekend, but you know, you give us a reason to come down here, check out these little festivals like this. It just so happens that this was going on when Coasterstock was going on, but I've been wanting to get down here since they started doing it anyway. So I'm glad I could be here. I don't know if we'll try anything. I don't know when this opens. It may be a little bit later in the day. But if we can, we might try something. Who knows? Honey, are you even vlogging in a theme park if you don't have to use a trash can as a table at some point?
I don't think so. You ain't doing it right if you don't.
No. It's just part of the whole curriculum or whatever. You have to come in here.
You have to make work whatever you got right in front of you.
Yeah. It don't matter how many times I come through here, if I see that, I gotta record it. It never gets old. Woo, yeah. I didn't know where you was at. Yeah, we're still getting covered in Diamondback water. So we have about an hour until the tour starts, the behind the scenes for Diamondback and Slaughterhouse. So we decided to go ahead and try to ride Diamondback before the tour starts. I think that we should be able to do it, but if not, you know, when it gets about 40 minutes or about 20 minutes till, if we have to, we'll just jump out of line and come back. But I feel like that we could probably do it in the next 30 minutes or so. Just got off with Diamondback. I'm waiting on Liz. She had to run to the restroom. The park is definitely busy over here on this side. It took about 30 minutes, I think it was, to get through there. Not too bad. So now I think we're gonna grab something to drink and get ready for this behind the scenes Slaughterhouse / Diamondback tour. Well, we got our drinks. I hear cicadas going crazy in the background. They must be really bad here in the woods beside of the Mystic Timbers. I'll get out in a minute. But now it's about 20 minutes till the tour starts. So I think we're gonna try and find where this is, which I'm assuming it's probably at the Slaughterhouse, like entrance. I'm hoping, because that's where we're headed to. I don't know if you guys can hear these cicadas, but they're crazy. I guess the rain kind of kept a lot of them down yesterday. We did see a few, but nothing like what we're dealing with today. Up there where the food and wine thing was going on, they were flying around like crazy up there. Now right there is something I've always wanted to go in. It's the old Tomb Raider building. I wish they had that kind of tour going on. I think they do a hunt in there, but we don't do hunts. So today, if we can find this, will be the only time that we'll probably ever set foot in the Slaughterhouse. We see the blue shirts hanging around down here where the entrance to the Slaughterhouse is, so I think we found it. It looks like the right spot, as Liz said. feels weird to be coming back through this way, doesn't it?
It feels like I'm breaking rules. I like it.
We've opted to do Diamondback first because a lot of people were going into the slaughterhouse, and I'd rather go somewhere where there's not that many people first so that we can get our pictures and stuff, and then try to do that back there. So. Things that Liz will do to get a good picture. I don't know how well you can see it, but Liz took a, I think you just see me. Liz got a picture of the coaster, and then I got a picture of her getting a picture of the coaster.
Did you get a picture of me?
Yeah, I got a picture of you getting a picture. So it might have been a good idea to go ahead and do Slaughterhouse.
Someday you will learn to listen.
Yeah, because now there is a heck of a line, and we were like some of the first people. But it's okay. We still got plenty of time. I was hoping that we would got a little bit more like stuff from Diamondback. We just got to go to that one little section. But that's what I was looking forward to second most today. I like the racer, but for me it would have been a lot of fear with the lights on. I don't think we're going to ride it, but it'll be behind the scenes. And then this, and then the racer. I'm just looking for like a dude in the overalls to come jumping out at us. I'm making you go in first. Here we go. Ooh. I'm assuming he would be hiding behind that curtain there.
I'm glad I never even tried to do this there.
Yeah. It's fun to try to guess where the scare actors would be at. You run into somebody. Yeah, I'll tell you, these are some twisted people put this together.
I'll tell you right now, I'll never go through one of these haunted houses after seeing them.
No.
I just about did last year.
Yeah, we thought awful strong on it, but it just didn't happen.
They've been taking me out here in ambulance is what they've done.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so it's safe to say I probably won't be able to show a whole lot of what's in there, but so it's safe to say that you wouldn't
No.
ever do anything like that.
Oh no.
Yeah, not me either. It was like harmless enough for humans. When you see the animals and stuff, you're like, man, there's a lot of blood and gore. And then you turn down one corner and it's all people and stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, there's no way.
With the characters in there on top of that, no.
Oh yeah. We still got about another hour, but the only thing I think that's left to do after seeing something like that's go eat, right?
Yeah.
So, we talked about it this morning. I think it's finally time, right?
It is.
We're gonna go get on Delirium. And we definitely want to do that before we eat, just in case. We've had those donuts earlier, but that's been quite a while now, so hopefully we'll be okay. She's got me kind of socked out to ride it, because she rode it before. Man, what a tragedy. Somebody has lost a whole thing of blue ice cream. Anyway, she's rode this before, but for some reason didn't like it. A long time ago. So, but you also didn't like the Beast and didn't ever want to ride it again, but now you love it. So, I'm going to say it's probably those positive G's that pull you down when you go through the loop. I mean, when you go through the bottom of it, because that's what I don't like about these style of rides. You know, if you guys watch our video from Busch Gardens, the Road Serengeti Flyer, and at the time that was the biggest screaming swing. So it's kind of the same but different. But that's what I hated the most about doing that, was those positive G's in the downswing. So we'll see. We'll let you guys know what we think about it. I've never done a ride I've never done a ride this big at this scale. We did go to Camden Park and they had a small one, but that's nothing compared to this. like how we're both just kind of walking in silence, like looking up there at it, like, you know, it's some kind of judgment thing. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think it'll be fine. Like,
we did
Serengeti Flyer. And we love Barnstormer at Dollywood, and it's, other than the fact this one twists, I think that's the biggest difference. Well, guys, looks like we got time to think about it, because it's got a bit of a wait, which it said it was about a 20-minute wait, so.
I'd rather not think about it. I'd like to just jump on it.
Like the drop tower at Dollywood? Yeah, me too, but we don't have that option today, because we got to eat right after this, so we're going to go ahead and get in line and just, it takes quite a bit of people, so maybe it won't take that long. But I do wish we would have done this before my Dramamine wore off this morning. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there are a ton of cicadas just flying around. They're entertaining us with the song of their people. Just got off of Delirium, and I think we hyped it up more than we should have, because it wasn't bad at all. Just basically like Barnstormer at Dollywood, or you know, any other type of screaming swing, except for it rotates slightly. It doesn't even rotate that much, so it wasn't bad. So now I think it's time that we head towards the Grove and get ready for lunch, or dinner they're calling it today, because it is a little bit later in the day. Well, we finally got our food. It's a little bit different today than it was yesterday. Looks like we've got pulled pork sandwiches, brats, mac and cheese, cornbread. You got green beans and coleslaw. And they had chicken, but we didn't get no chicken.
Looked like barbecue chicken. Was it barbecue?
I don't know if it was barbecued or what. It was grilled, it looked like, but yeah, we didn't get any chicken, but we got everything else. And for dessert today, they had cookies, which I feel like they should have these cookies yesterday, and the ice cream today, because it's a lot warmer today than it was yesterday. But anyway, it's okay. Let's get into it. So what did you had the mac and cheese, is it any good?
It is. It's pretty good. About average.
Looked kind of dry, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say it.
It's okay. I mean, you know,
And
it's...
they don't have much flavor.
Yeah, mac and cheese is one of those things, it's like hit or miss. Either it's really good or it's typically not. Well, we're done eating. I joined the Clean Plate Club. Liz almost did. My thoughts on it, the mac and cheese was okay. It was a little dry, but it did have it had more flavor than I thought that you said it did. It was okay, but to me, the star of the show was the cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
The cornbread and the cookies, which we ate those two. They're really good.
And the green beans.
And the green beans, they had like some kind of like chili powder or something on them. Something that we're not used to from where we're from.
It's
But
different, and I like it.
yeah, different but good. But yeah, that cornbread, it was sweet. It was almost like cream corn. So I would definitely get that again. When we were getting our food, there was a girl in front of us, and she just kept loading her plate down with the cornbread, and I'm like, what in the world? Like, she had half a plate, and I get it now.
She knew what was up.
Yeah. So I don't know if she's had it before or what, but it was the star of the show for sure. Looks like they got some new merch here for King's Island. I really like the way that looks. They got shot glasses, stickers, water bottles, hats, socks.
You need this.
I'll do
You do.
wear it to the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look kind of cool. I wonder what, like, is this the actual coasters? I don't know. I mean, obviously that's the tower. Maybe this is like Diamondback or Orion. I don't know. And then they've got it in blue too. And the hats. Yes. What kind of material is that? That's weird. It's a good weird. It feels comfortable. Yeah, the Mystic Timbers gear here is pretty solid. Some of this stuff is hit or miss, but Mystic Timbers is pretty well been good across the board.
And I really like that.
Yeah, like a vintage beast. So I don't know how well you guys could see from here. We're at one of these shops, but I think that's Mike Kuntz in there. I never actually met the guy myself, but that looks like the guy from the pictures. I don't know. Today's his day, so I'm assuming, I don't know if this is like his last day in the park or what, but you would think if they're driving one of the antique autos out and about in the park, that's probably somebody important, which they do have a thing on the back, so I'd say this is him. Yeah, that's him. He's waving at us. Hello, Mike. He waved at me, honey.
Is that who that was?
Yeah, that's him.
I thought so.
Yeah, he looked at me, he saw me recording, and he waved. This is the line right here. It goes all the way around the corner for the behind-the-scenes tour. And we stood in it forever, but we jumped out of it because we saw they were doing like the lights on tour or ride, Flight of Fear with the lights on. A guy posted it on the Facebook page, and that's what we really want to do. Yeah, okay, all right, it paid off. I was kind of worried that, I was kind of worried that line was like held up, like it was going into here. So it's not. So we're gonna go down here and get this lights on ride, and then we'll try to come back and do the other thing too. So we got a little bit of confusion about this whole deal. We thought it was just a Coasterstock exclusive, but actually we thought it was just a Coasterstock exclusive, but actually it's anybody that, you know, they're just gonna have the lights on, I guess, for a while the tour is in there. So hopefully we can do it before 5:15. I don't know. We'll see. Well, guys, we messed up. So we were in the line. It was looking like we weren't gonna make it to get the lights on ride. So we decided to hop out of line and go do the tour. Just like, well, it's better to do one thing than neither of them. We got to the gate, and she said that they had a hard stop on it, and we couldn't go in. So we've missed both opportunities, unfortunately. So now, I don't know, we might just hang out or something. There's nothing else going on until the park closes and we get some ERT. It's just really unfortunate because it's still like 15 minutes, 15, 20, it's like 20 minutes, I think. 20 minutes until the end of the tour, and they wouldn't let us in there. Which is, I don't understand, because the other two tours that we did, they just let people come and go as they wanted to till it was over. But we don't make the rules, we just got to do them. It's unfortunate. Maybe they'll do this next year, but it sucks because this is what I wanted to do. Like when we booked these tickets, I wanted to ride Flight of Fear with the lights on, and it's not gonna happen for us today. So we're still having a good time, but this puts a damper on it for sure. So it's been a little while since we got the news that we weren't going to be able to do the tour or the Flight of Fear with the lights on, and you know, I'm very disappointed, but it'll be okay. But I just wanted to talk about something for just a second. Apparently they did that whole like thing for Coasterstock people to ride Flight of Fear with the lights on last night, and we weren't here, so we didn't get to experience it. But just something I was kind of wanting to talk about is they didn't mention that on the itinerary on their website. The whole thing was, you know, check on the website and see what the itinerary is and go from there. And it had on there that, you know, Flight of Fear was evening ride time for Coasterstock people, 10:30 to 12 or whenever it was. But it didn't say anything about lights on. Now, when we did Boot Blasters earlier, it did say lights on that. So I was thinking last night, you know, I mean, we couldn't have been here anyway. But I was like, well, it's okay, because they're not doing that, so it's nothing. and they couldn't find out. Yeah, they did it last night for us, so it's a bummer. We wouldn't have been here anyway, like I said, but I don't know. That's what I was looking forward to the most. I'm not like real into that ride, but how many times do you get to experience Fly the Fear with the lights on? Now, somebody did say that they do it for the last ride every night. I didn't know that, but to me, I think it would be kind of hard to get the last ride because you would have to stand there and let other people go in front of you in line. So I don't know if that's even possible. You might get lucky enough and jump in at the last minute to do it. If that's even a thing, I don't know. It's just what people are saying on the pass holder thing to other people. So yes, I'm disappointed, but you know, we're still going to keep going, and just there's a couple of shows we want to watch right quick, and then try to get those evening night rides on the Beast and Diamondback and Orion. But I don't know how that's going to work because it's kind of got me worried now. Because like, do they make everybody leave and it's just us? Or do we have to queue up with everybody else? Because we'd like to get evening night rides on all of those coasters. But if you're in there with just the general public too, what's the chances? Because I know sometimes the Beast, there's people riding it till almost 1 a.m., you know, waiting to get off and go home. Because it is a legendary ride, so it's like, I don't know.
So if that's the case, it's not even like it's anything really special.
Yeah, like Liz was saying, if they don't like cut it off at a certain time and just let Coasterstock people ride it, then you know, what's the point of the perk? It's not really a perk. It's just that you can enter the line later than other people. So, but if you can only do one coaster because you're with the general public, you know what I mean? It's like, what's the point? What's the perk? I don't know. We'll see. We don't know. We're just assuming. But based on what just happened to us on Flight of Fear and all that, I don't know. We'll see. So they have some sort of show getting ready to happen called Hot Rhythm Nights. Not real sure what it is, but we're going to try to catch a little bit of it here if we can.
Hello, Kings Island. How are we feeling? Welcome to our show, Hot Rhythm Nights. To the beat of the rhythm of the night, dancing till the morning light. Bring up the bodies on your mind. Coming up, so you better get this party started. I'm coming up. Y'all having a good time out there? Ain't nobody like this. Don't stop the party.
I'm a celebrity.
Oh, yes. Do you feel like a celebrity?
I do. I feel like I'm walking on the red carpet.
So what'd you think about that show that we just seen?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I think it'd be better in the dark, so you can see all the lights and stuff. We were kind of blinded the whole time. On the side note, Food Flower Festival is now open, but it's just, you know, food booths and stuff like that. So I don't think we're going to go in there right now.
Is that a mine?
Yeah, there is a mom in there. So are you going to go in there and talk to her? Yeah, there's a mom in here. So there's a couple little different things. You gotta go up there and no, don't do that. They can't talk to you, so
Awkwardly standing.
yeah. Yeah, he's doing his thing. He took off after that kid. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a paint by numbers thing here. I think we're gonna give it a shot.
Okay, so this is our paint by numbers mural. It's completely free, so you don't have to pay anything. But you get to choose one of these numbers. So you're gonna go over there, find your number, you paint 3 boxes of your number. 6, okay. 6s are the rarest colors, so good luck finding them. It's gonna be a little bit tougher.
Thank you. Oh yeah. You gotta do 3 6s. I see some, but I don't know if you can reach them. Up there at the top. She found some on the bottom here. She's gonna paint. Hey, it's cool. Look at this. Some kids just had them a field day, so it's okay.
You didn't want to paint you?
Well, I didn't want to paint and hold the camera, so I lived through you. I painted through you. We didn't even see this over here. This is kind of neat.
This jazz music's making me want to go get a wine pass.
Want to get you some wine and drink it?
Just relax.
Yeah. So I'm still a little blue over not getting to do that whole behind the scenes thing. I think the only way to shake the blues is to go jump on a coaster. So wait times are really high right now, but it says the racer's less than 15 minutes. We love the racer. We've not been on a coaster here in a few hours now, so I say let's go do it. So my battery is almost dead. So I think what I'm gonna do is put the camera away for a little while, enjoy some rides, and then we'll catch back up with you guys a little bit later. Unless something happens and I feel like I need to record it, I'll probably just wait until later when they get ready to do the fireworks. It is about 9:30. I've had to switch to the other camera for right now, the action camera, so hopefully this looks okay. I don't have much battery left in the main camera, so I'm trying to save it until it gets dark. But we're just hanging out over here by the stage where we saw that show, waiting for the fireworks to start. Which we're gonna watch a little bit more of the show in the dark, and then we're gonna head up to the front of the park and get ready for the fireworks. I don't know how much of that I'll show. I'm gonna try to use the other camera, but like I said, it's about dead, so I'm gonna have to get a battery or something. I've already got one extension, but I think I'm gonna have to get another one or something. Because the fact that it is about dead. But then again, we have been in the park now for what, 13 hours? So typically the typical park day would be 12. So it done really well, but I just think maybe one more extension and I think we'll be good. You love pink though. We heard her sing.
You put me on the spot.
We heard her sing this live. You ought to know it.
It started.
Well, we found ourselves up here. We got the stuff we wanted to get. We got us a new sticker for the van and some of these things for our sunglasses. You know, to keep them flying off our face for when we go to like Kentucky Kingdom and places like that that require you to have a sports trap. But yeah, we're just chilling out here on the ground, just sitting, waiting for the fireworks to start. See the tower there. Hopefully we don't get trampled on. I like how everybody just kind of sits down, chills out, and waits for the fireworks. You do have some people standing, but you know, a lot of people, they just, I guess after a long day of being in the park, you just want to sit down somewhere. So we'll sit down here on International Street and wait on it.
Mike Coombs, General Manager of Kings Island for the past 8 years. Tonight, he is working his final shift. Mike, this one is for you. As you step through the gates, something magical happens. It's not just the rides, the thrills, or the lights. Kings Island. This time and every time.
Between hold on and let go. You bring the wonder, we bring the ride. Seeking adventure is always our guide.
Every visit, every laugh, every shared thrill has helped make Kings Island more than just a park. Together, we've turned moments into memories and memories into traditions. Whether it's your first visit or your 100th, you're the heart of the magic we strive to create. We celebrate you and we thank you. Here's to the memories we've made together and the ones still to come. Will last a lifetime.
If you just saw that, they had the nighttime spectacular and fireworks, and that was a touching little tribute to Mike Kuntz there at the end. Cut the camera off and people started chanting Mike, 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 so I don't know how much of it I got. But anyway, now we are racing to get to Orion for that exclusive ride time, or evening ride time, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully we can do that and then go back into Diamondback, Mystic Timbers, and the Beast, and then get out of here. It feels wrong to be headed in this direction. Like most people are gone out of the park. What people are still left are filtering out now. So it's almost like we're doing the wrong thing here, going against the grain. This park is really beautiful when they turn the lights on. I mean, it's a beautiful park anyway, but even more so when they got all these lights going. It does, yep. A lot of things do, though. These coasters being one of them. So I'm not sure if we can just go ahead and go on in, or if we have to wait out front here, because it's not quite time. Looks like there's some people standing around, so I'd say we'll probably have to hang out with them. Which is fine. It's just a couple of minutes till time, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we just got like 12 minutes. It seems like after the fireworks spectacular, it has gotten cold.
It shouldn't be like this on May, almost June night.
Yeah, this is the last night of May, and it's cold. It's like 50, 55 degrees or something. It's crazy. Just got off Orion. We were in the front row, but my phone wasn't secured in my back pocket. I thought I was going to lose it, so I was holding it the whole time. Didn't really get to enjoy the ride, so we're going to go and do it again before we head to the other side of the park. Hopefully this isn't a mistake. There's nobody else over here right now, so we should be able to go straight and get back on it and then go over there, which I say a lot of people are lined up for the other stuff, and maybe they'll come over here afterwards. So maybe we're doing things different from everybody else, hopefully. It is odd, this is the only coaster on this side of the park that's doing this tonight, so. Just got off of Orion for the second time. Phone was secured, we sat in the back this time. Excellent ride. Like you said though, there was a weird smell in the air. I don't know if it's like the smell of cicadas or what. It was almost like a moldy type smell. But I smelled it the first time too, so. I don't know, there's something in the air down here today though. It did smell like that, did we ride this earlier today? It's been a long day, I don't even remember. But yeah, I don't remember smelling that earlier. But anyway, now we're gonna try to rush over here, do Diamondback, Mystic, and then do the Beast.
Got the whole park to yourself.
You gonna dance? Whee! Y'all, it is so surreal. Like, there goes a couple of employees. But other than that, I don't see anybody else down through here in the Coney Mall section. This is wild. We have made it down here to Diamondback now. Don't know what the line looks like, but if we can, we may try to get 2 rides on this as well. There's definitely more people over here though. Just got off Diamondback. We rode it 3 times in a row. Well, we went back that second time because the first time they were dispatching us so fast that we got stuck on the mid-course brake run. Like it just stopped. Yeah, she was panicking down. She had hold of my arm, like just really squeezing it. Luckily, there was a guy behind us that used to be at ride-off, and he said it was because they were dispatching too fast that it was doing its job, and it caught us there on that brake run. Because it was like slowly inching forward, and then once the first train cleared wherever it was supposed to be clearing, then we went. So we decided to go again and get a back row ride, and then we were like, well, we did a back row, might as well go ahead and do a front row too. So we did that. Now we're headed over to Mystic Timbers. We're gonna try to get a ride or two on that. Just got off of Mystic Timbers. We rode it twice, once in the main back, once in the main front. Like I say, Beast 2, that thing was cooking. And it was dark. But on that note though, we are headed to the Beast. We got about 30 minutes till this event's over. So we're gonna try to at least get one ride on the Beast. Don't really know what it looks like down there. If possible, we'd try to do two, but I'd say that it's probably still pretty well packed. You know what, guys, actually, it looks like it's about empty, so we may be able to get maybe 2 or 3 rides on the Beast tonight.
Up there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you're on the best ride to ever be rode. So hang on tight, because you're going Beast Road!
Last ride of the night, front row on the Beast. Are you ready?
I am definitely ready.
Ready to go home?
I'm dragging.
Yeah. We're probably going to have to crawl out of this park.
Yeah, you're going to have to pack.
Gates are closing.
We're up way past our bedtime. So he told them they were going to be closing in roughly 4 minutes, and people took off running. And he was like, please walk, please walk. Like, no, man, we got to get one more ride on this sucker. So was that the bunch that took off running there?
Yeah.
So they made it back around. That was quick, too, because this is the train they got off of, and they're back. There goes the last train of the night. Alright guys, and that will conclude Coasterstock 2025. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know we did. We enjoyed making it. It's been a great day here. What would you say would be your favorite thing about the whole last 2 days?
Probably going behind the scenes on the racer and getting that rare picture.
Yeah, the racer, that was really cool. All the night rides that we got to do, all the ERT, that was really cool. Getting to be here for Mike Kuntz's last day, that was a plus. Food and Wine Festival, seeing that kick off, that was awesome. I was a little disappointed that we couldn't do the Flight of Fear thing, but you know, there's always next year if they do this next year, and hopefully they do. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I've been in this park now for a week. I'm not used to being in here this long. But it's been a good week, if it was a week. But anyway, I think I'm ready to go hit the bed. What about you?
Yes, and get some heat.
Yeah, it's cold out here right now. So until next time, y'all be good.
Stay wild.